Before you start your test, you must work out whether you come from inside or outside the arena. In this particular case, we can get round the outside, so we start from outside the arena. In Novice 27, it's a 20-40 school. When the bell goes, you have 45 seconds to come down the centre line. You enter at working trot, turn onto the centre line, not over it, and go up the centre line nice and straight, look at the judge and smile. This centre line we don't halt. We've come from the left because we're tracking to the left, which in sitting trot doesn't matter too much, but if you're in rising trot would mean you don't have to change your diagonal. We turn left at C and we trot to E, where we do a 20-metre circle. Now in a 20-40 school, this will split the school halfway between X and A and halfway between X and C, ending up back at E. When you start coming back to E, be ready for your 2 half circles, which you have to do E to X, X to B of 10 metres. So you turn at E onto the centre line, looking at the judge for a stride and a half. Be ready to change the flexion as you hit the middle to the right and bend towards B. B to F is working trot. And then you have a transition to walk, 2 to 5 steps and back to working trot. So just as you hit F, ask the horse to walk, count 4 steps, 5 steps at the most, and then trot again. At A, you're doing a 20-metre circle, ready for your canter, which is at X, at the middle. Ask for canter just before to get canter at X, and continue your circle round. Do not go in your corners. After A, you can go into your corner, and then up the long side between K and H. Give and retake your rein for 2 or 3 strides and back again. Now you're changing the rein M, X, K, so make sure you hit M before you turn and then aim across the diagonal, keeping the canter to K, but you must come back to trot at K. You must not be on the turn, on the corner, still in canter. Ask for trot just before so that you do your first stride of trot at K. Now you're changing the rein from FXH, showing some medium trot strides. Turn and hit F, aim across the school, ask the horse to lengthen out a little. In medium trot, come in just before H and come back to working trot. At C, you proceed to B in working trot, bending into your corners. At B, you're going to start again your 20-metre circle to the right, splitting the school halfway between X and A and X and C. Ending up back at B, ready for your 2 half circles of 10 metres. Again, you're going to turn towards X and look at the judge for a stride and a half, and then change your flexion to change to the other way, the other bend towards E. At E, you're going to continue your working trot, and you're ready for your transition to walk again. 2 to 5 steps in the corner. Ask immediately you hit after K. 2 to 5 steps, count them, and then immediately trot again and start your circle at A. Again, you have a transition to canter over X. Ask a stride before X so you get it at X. Between A and F, you continue your canter. Between F and M, you go up the long side to give and retake the reins. So set the horse up nice and steady in the hand to give your hand for 2 to 3 strides and come back again to the contact. Turn the corner, ready for your change of rein, H, X, F. Hit H before you turn. Aim across to F. Ask for your first stride of trot just before F so that you get it at F. Trot to K, ready for your medium trot strides across the diagonal, KXM. Sitting or rising is allowed in this test. Make sure you hit K, aim across the diagonal just before M, and then come in at M and back to working trot. You now have working trot between C and H where you come back to walk. Nice regular walk. Till you get to H, again you turn as you hit H and aim across the school in free walk on a long rein. Make sure you come in just before F. Make sure the walk is nice and long and the horse is stretching down and relaxed. Pick up your medium walk at F so that you do your first stride of medium walk at F. Ready for your turn down the centre line. When at D, that's where you'll be picking up your trot. So do your turn first, make sure you're nice and straight, look at the judge, and then pick up your working trot and aim nice and straight and smile towards your judge, ready for halt at G. That's right up the top, just before the judge. Halt, immobility salute. You're allowed a stride of walk if you should choose. Steady the horse and salute. Ask the horse to walk off on a long rein, nice and relaxed. In this test we'll leave the arena at the end because that's where the gap is. If it happens to be at A, that's where you should leave it, but now you can leave wherever a gap is on a nice long rein.